This visit to Chennai functioned as the medical and dental-oriented portion of the trip. At home in Canada, it has been really difficult to see specialists in a timely manner, and a large percentage of people don't even have a family doctor, myself included. Now, the lineups for surgery in our universal healthcare system in Canada are staggering to many people here in India. For something incredibly simple like most basic outpatient procedures, waits are generally 2 years plus. Not to mention our prescription, medical devices, mobility aids, and more have incredibly spotty, almost non-existent coverage that requires sick, injured, and disabled people to clear hurdle after needless hurdle. As far as dental care goes, there is currently no significant extended coverage unless for employment, and it is otherwise incredibly, prohibitively expensive for many people. And yet in Canada, we both get variations of scare tactics as they leverage us to get expensive treatments. A root canal and a crown can cost as much as 5,000 Canadian dollars and an implant as much as 10,000. A cleaning is performed by the hygienist, not the doctor, and still costs as much as $250. So many less people than ever have extended benefits from their employment. And with less system infrastructure and resources for those who need adjustments to the system to claim benefit from options open to them, many have seen a reduction or loss of care. With that context in mind, we dropped into Chennai to address a few medical and dental things. Natalia has had some occasional and minor trouble hearing things at work, and I wanted to get my vocal cords looked at ahead of getting into heavier vocal retraining. It will give me peace of mind to know if there is an issue to address or not. I've also been experiencing mild occasional vertigo, so an ENT could look at these things. In Canada, the ENT wait for less urgent assessment is about 1 to 2 years. We also wanted to visit a dentist, for Natalia, to complete a procedure assessed at around $2,000 in Canada for a porcelain crown. I also wanted to visit a dermatologist to help me figure out my newfound overproductive skin in the Indian heat and get recommended products. So, we did all that.
We're at the Pondy Bazaar, and we've actually already been here 4 days, but what we've been doing is medical stuff and doing dental. Let's take a look at the awesome Pondy Bazaar. This is basically the shopping center. It's in T. Nagar, and it's renowned for its lots of things to purchase.
I had no issues with my vocal cords. The vertigo was checked and diagnosed as the benign kind that most likely arose from a vehicle collision I had last summer, and my consultation was $16. Natalia was requested to get hearing tests and went the very next day. She paid $16 for her consultation and then got a huge array of comprehensive hearing tests for the equivalent of $70 Canadian. She has no hearing loss that testing can discover. Natalia got her one-piece zirconia crown made and installed for $267, plus an additional consultation and exam fee of $16. Dermatology was easy too. The consultation was also $16 Canadian, and after a full half hour I purchased a skincare regime that was about $80 Canadian for 2 months worth. These were all done through private for-profit clinics. Foreigners can apparently also access the government hospitals, but I wasn't sure if that matched for me. I was worried I would be taking spots used for folks in India. My previous travel experience has led me to opt for more modern seeming private hospitals.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Overall, the medical portion of the trip in Chennai was quite successful. The trajectory of referrals and appointments in Canada to get all this addressed would likely take over a year if one had a family doctor to do referrals. And the amount of savings on dental and extended coverage offset our trip costs by a conservative $3,000. We carefully selected professionals, and then we were willing to go on a couple of consultations to assess the final choice. Accessing the medical system for me as a foreigner, with some moderate privilege to selectively and carefully pay, which I acknowledge is not the same for everybody, was easy and felt a lot better than at home. There are doctors all over with great experience and even better reputations.
We've just found this Coco Mama brand coconut milkshake in banana and mango, and I just drank a sip of it and it's so good. It's very banana-y. It has a kind of banana candy flavor. So if you see this, it's a product of India. You gotta buy it. Let's try the mango next. How was the mango?
It's good.
Ah, it is very good, but the banana's better, I think, isn't it? Coco Mama of India. Great job.
Let's drop back in time to our first night there and have a look at our dinner at VB's Signature Restaurant.
We're gonna have something to eat at VB Signature Restaurants. What does this sign right here behind me say? That says 30 vegan dishes. So let's go order 24 of them. We have placed our order. We tried to order the pumpkin soup. It had coconut milk powder in it, which in fact almost always has cow's milk in it as well, and this was no exception, so watch out. And we ordered the thupka soup instead. We also ordered Asian broccoli, tofu, and mushrooms. We ordered some gobi matar, which is basically peas and cauliflower. We ordered some jeera rice, which is cumin seeds and rice. We ordered some kurchan tacos. That should be an interesting fusion dish. Let's see what it looks like right now. Good. And the soup has arrived. It's a clear broth soup with a bit of noodle and a bit of veg. Nothing fancy, but probably pretty tasty. Let's see. Yeah, very nice. Clear broth, Asian vibe, veg, onion, noodles, an oldie but a goodie. This is a Bovanto mojito, and I don't want to say it wrong. I just said it wrong. In India, you have to say mojito. So, Bovanto, as you know, is that delicious soda that tastes kind of like if cream soda had a hint of grape in it. Really delicious. And then this is it done as a mocktail mojito. So let's try. I wasn't sure how that was going to be, but it's really nice. It adds a citrusy boost, and the mint in it is a little muddled. Quite nice. The tacos have arrived. Let's rip in and give them a taste. Oh yeah, very nice. Simple dish. Tastes pretty classic. I do taste a fusion of Mexico in there with cumin and tomato and cilantro, but also notes of curry in the taco too. Really nice, soft, nice tortillas. And I think the tortillas are like little rotis, so that's pretty neat. Wowzers, everything has come. We've got our cauliflower peas dish, some beautiful jeera rice with the crispy shallots on top, and our tofu, broccoli, and mushroom dish. Let's dole it out and get eaten. The mushroom, broccoli, and tofu dish. It's in a vegetarian oyster sauce, which is a bit like Manchurian gravy. I like this one. It's not, a lot of the Manchurian gravies here are really, really thick. This is subtle. It's not spicy. We've got the matar gobi. Also quite mild, a hint of sweetness from those peas. Yeah, very nice. Recommend.
In the next video, with all the medical stuff out of the way, we take an easygoing trip to a lighthouse and Chennai's famous Marina Beach, meet new friends, and get ready to take a trip to Mahabalipuram for the video thereafter. For Vegan Everywhere, I'm David.